Nestled in the heart of Honolulu, on the island of Oahu, lies a recording studio like no other. Line Studio. This state-of-the-art facility is uniquely located within the walls of Washington Middle School, a Title I classified public school serving students from underprivileged backgrounds in Honolulu.
The purpose of our studio is, one, being able to serve our students. And of course, in education, we also want to reach out, hopefully, to the high schoolers, right? And the elementary schools, so that they can all come and use this great facility.
The belief is that if a student finds their passion and finds their voice, and then they move forward in their education, high school, college, career, they're going to be successful in their life. And so the studio is the first step in that.
The other part is we want to welcome artists or people in the community, that they can see how this facility can support their work, their art, that they can help our kids as we can help them. That's our purpose for this facility.
When the dream was first presented to us and looked at the site, by the way, pretty good size project, it was pretty intriguing. The fact that a middle school in Hawaii is interested in a serious, world-class level audio production facility to teach students is just not an everyday call.
We have done thousands of rooms, but this one is definitely very special to us.
What we're doing in Hawaii is just, for middle school, is almost unparalleled. I've seen some high schools do some pretty nice studios, but for a middle school, this is unparalleled.
January of 2018, the studio was a computer lab. I'm amazed of what that computer lab became. All rooms are fully isolated, meaning they have their own decoupled slabs, they have their own decoupled walls and decoupled ceiling. The control room is set up in a way that the back of the room will have an area for the students to sit, so it will act as a classroom. And the front of the room will have main speaker monitors, console, and also video display, so that they'll be able to see what the teacher is doing in the console.
We've done quite a lot of installations at universities. Occasionally we've done them at high schools, but I believe this is the first time we've actually done one in a middle school.
We have 4 different systems. We have a main loudspeaker system that is a symphonic acoustics. Then we have an ATC Atmos system, the Atmos for Music system. We have a CL10 near fields and an Avantone near field system.
We realized that probably the best way to handle the control room was with a side view that would give us a wider window into the recording space. What we ended up deciding on is the live room having 2 isolation booths with large sliding doors. They could use it in 2 different ways, in which you can close the doors and now you have 3 isolated spaces, or fully opening the sliding doors and now making the iso booths part of the live room. This live room has not only the possibility of being a good old-fashioned recording space, but the live room can also work as a multi-purpose classroom, so that it could be used by the entire school to do any type of presentations.
From the console to the speakers, from the amplifiers and preamplifiers to the microphones, every single element has been tailored for the function of this particular studio.
What makes the studio special is Hawaii. And Hawaii has a lot of culture, is unique. Having that for a designer is extremely powerful.
In our perspective, in our vision, is the vibe. how do you feel? What the space transmits to you, what gets you when you enter the space. In our team, the person that is in charge of the vibe coefficient and in charge of the design of what you see when you get into a studio is Silvia Molo. She was able to have different conversations with the team of the school and get the inspiration.
I remember that meeting that we had with Mr. Herrano and Sam. They gave one word, which was the taro plant, and what that means for them in terms of growth. We said we have to figure out a way that we can translate this important plant that is native of Hawaii into the design. You know it's a studio in Hawaii. You can see it, it has the spirit, it has the colors, it has the influence. This studio has the same qualities of a world-class studio, but for us, it's more than just a recording studio.
Knowing who Walters-Storyk Design Group is, they're not thinking studio, they can do that. They're thinking about people, they think about our kids. To really believe this can happen.
It's a day that took us only 8 years. All the different members, the DOE, the school, the designers, the builders, the installers, everybody was really committed for this to happen, and here we are.
When the doors are open and things start to happen is when you start to see the true potential of this space. This place is just gonna be filled with life.
There's an old story, my dad told it to me, but it's an easy one. You've heard it a million times. If you give a local person $50, they're going to eat for a week. But if you give them a $50 fishing pole, they're going to eat for a lifetime. Getting a facility like this will have a multitude of benefits. It's going to become bigger than the school. It's going to become as big as your community. And it'll be exciting to watch.